Hey everyone, JT here. Happy whatever day it is, depending when you are watching this. So I wanted to share an idea with you. And what I want you to do is to go all in for the next 15, 20 minutes. This idea that I'm going to share with you has the potential to really change the way you look at things. And this simple idea has transformed my life in all areas. It's transformed my health, my relationships, my income, my business, and my life. So, what I want you to do is to go all in. So whatever has happened up to this point today, I want you to just let it go, like leave it, okay? And put down the phone, get rid of all distractions, and go all in on yourself so that you can have a great day. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever taken a test before? And if you're like me, you're probably thinking, yeah, I've taken so many tests. You've taken tests in school. You've taken tests to get your driver's license. Maybe you've taken tests to get to a certain position in your job or career. So tests really are something that it has been a big part of your life. But here's the thing. Those tests are also a reason that you might be feeling stuck. And this is an idea that I know very well because previously to doing this work in the human potential and success space, I was a high school educator for 15 years. So I do know from firsthand experience about the power of tests and how they can trip us up. So let me share with you a story. There was a time where I was struggling. And it was on a call with my mastermind at the time, in which I just started to, our coach and mentor was showing us a video, and I just started to break down. I started to cry, and all these thoughts, all these memories started coming up. And it was after getting off that call where I got a call from my coach and mentor. And he asked me, "What's up?" And I started sharing with him for a minute, just, that things were coming up and all these different ideas of what was, making me feel so emotional. My coach or mentor, just to give you some context, is a great listener. He's amazing at asking questions, but just really listens to gain an understanding of what's going on. It was in that moment where he listened to me. He let me know that he understood where I was coming from. And he said something to me that changed the way I looked at things. And he told me from the bottom of his heart, stop trying to be so perfect. Now, was it something that I wanted to hear? No. But I knew it was something I needed to hear. And it was in that moment where I felt this weight was lifted off of me. The weight of trying to be perfect was finally released. And it made me realize how, for the majority of my life, I had put so much pressure on myself to be perfect. And what I've come to realize doing this work is that this illusion of perfection is what can keep you stuck at times. But this myth of perfection is not you. It is an idea that has been reinforced throughout your life. It was an idea that you got when you were given these tests and assignments in school, and your work was evaluated and given a mark out of 0 to 100, that anything less than 100 was not good enough. It was this illusion of perfection was shown to you when, that boy or girl told you, it's not you, it's me, and they broke up with you. This illusion of perfection was created where, you just look at social media and you see that everyone is sold this idea of everyone's highlight reel, that everyone has like the perfect health, the perfect relationship, the perfect income, the perfect job, career, and the perfect life. What I'm here to share with you today is you need to take advice from one of the best characters that I've come to know, that I got to know through my kids, which was Elsa in Frozen. She says, just let it go. Let go of this image of perfection. And I'll present to you a different idea. Embrace imperfection. Again, I'm going to say it again. Embrace imperfection. Now, this might be counterintuitive to what you have been led to believe. But let me give you this analogy. If I were to give you $100 right now, $100 cash money, and let's say I gave it to you in $5 bills, so you had 20 of them. Let's say you lost one of the $5 bills. So now you had $95. Would you throw the rest of the $95 away? And the answer is no, right? But again, it's embracing the perfection. Yeah, you might not have the $5 anymore, but you still have 95. What if you learned to spend more time celebrating what you have in life, as opposed to thinking about what you don't have in life, right? Celebrate the fact that you have $95 as opposed to focusing on losing 5, right? Pretty simple, right? And once you develop that ability, and it comes through repetition, right? it is something that we have this built-in negativity bias as humans that you must train and condition your mind to embrace perfection, to be grateful, to be appreciative, to celebrate your amazingness. And what if today you made a decision that you were going to let go of this illusion of perfection? What if you let go of this illusion of perfection and embraced imperfection? Because what I'm here to share with you is nothing will ever be perfect. You have strengths, you have areas to grow in, but really celebrate those strengths. What if you made greatness your standard today? Would it feel different? The answer is yes. So here's what I'm going to leave you with today. I want you to go +1 today. And you might be thinking to yourself, what is +1? +1 comes from my background as a football coach, that I would challenge my players on every given play to go a yard past the expectation, to set that personal standard for themselves. That if I said, okay, run 10 yards, that they had the discipline to push themselves to go 11 yards. And that is a mindset. And quite simply, going +1 is about giving and putting forth your best effort and attitude. And focusing on giving your best effort and attitude today, into the next hour, into this moment, is where you start to take your power back. It's where you let go of this illusion of perfection and you embrace imperfection, because there is beauty in imperfection. So to reinforce it, right? I'm sure you've probably heard knowledge is power. Knowledge is potential power. It's the application of that knowledge that is where the power lies. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a sheet of paper and I want you to write your goal down, whatever goal you're working towards. And I want you to write it in the present tense. So it would look like, I am so happy and grateful now that. So see it, it's here, okay, in the present. Okay. Physically, it might not have manifested yet, but I want you to write it in the present tense. I am so happy and grateful now that, and write down the goal that you are working on, that you're currently working on. It can be a health goal. It can be a relationship goal. It can be an income goal. It can be a career goal, a business goal. Maybe it's a lifestyle goal. I don't care what it is. Pick a goal that makes you feel juiced, energized, enthused. Okay, so write that goal down on your sheet of paper. And then I want you to write down this question. What are some +1 actions? Actions that are going to require me to put forth my best effort and attitude. So what are some +1 actions that I can do today that are going to help me achieve my goal tomorrow? Right? You got to put in the reps and sets today, the focus reps and sets today to achieve your goals tomorrow. And I want you to write down ideas. Okay. Aim for 5. Okay. If you get more, you get 10, you get 20, the more ideas you get down, the more. And then what I want you to do is to act on one of those ideas. At least one. If you want to do more, great, bonus. But as Nike says, you just do it. Don't need to gather any more information, any more research, any of that stuff. Just take a +1 action that you wrote down that is going to help you achieve your goal and move into action today. And by doing that, that is how you will start to embrace imperfection and let go of the illusion of perfection. And Harry S. Truman, the former president of the United States, said it best. Imperfect action, right? I'll paraphrase. Imperfect action is always better than perfect inaction. So take action today. I look forward to chatting with you again very soon. Have an amazing rest of your day.